Guys, today on People Now, love is in the air. Dwayne Johnson says I do in a romantic Hawaiian wedding.
And Prince Harry's ex, Cressida Bonus, is engaged.
Plus, find out why this man finally cut his hair after a 15-year grow out.
Ashley Graham getting praised for opening up about her pregnancy and showing off her pregnant body, stretch marks and all.
Also today,
what a woman has done before. Can Boehlke do it in season 11?
Matt and AKBAR from American Ninja Warrior in the house. We're talking about the show's Emmy nomination and the ramp up to the national finals.
It's all live today on People Now. Let's go.
Hey, happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to People Now. Brand new week. Here we go. Hope you had a great weekend.
It was rough to wake up this morning after a fun weekend, but I'm ready to do it.
This seems like it's a good Monday.
It's a good Monday.
There's a lot coming up. You've got a trip at the end of the week, which is why you're pumped.
I'm going to San Fran for the first time.
Woo!
Yeah, so I have a shorter week.
Kind of coast through here. Let's start with this. Have mercy. Is that sort of no?
Great,
not at
Jerry.
all like John Stamos. That was my John Stamos, everybody. It's his birthday today.
Woo!
The Full House actor turns 56 years old today.
So to celebrate the big day, we want to see your favorite Uncle Jesse gifts. We know it's going to be hard to narrow them down. Tweet them to us with the hashtag PeopleNow.
We'll check in on those in just a bit, but for now, here's what you need to know and what's trending for today. Well, surprise, surprise, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is a married man. On Monday, the actor revealed on Instagram that he and his longtime girlfriend, Lauren Hashian, said their I do's in an intimate ceremony in Hawaii. Dwayne kept it casual with a white shirt and pants, while his bride was chic as always in a white lace dress. The two initially met in 2006 while Dwayne was filming The Game Plan, but didn't officially get together until the following year. Now, Dwayne and Lauren share two daughters together, 3-year-old Jasmine and 1-year-old Tiana. Last month at the premiere of Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw, Dwayne said this about being dad to his little ladies. He said, quote, "It's just the best thing. I have a house full of strong, badass women." There were whispers that Dwayne and Lauren secretly tied the knot back in July of 2018, but Dwayne debunked those rumors. He said at the time that they weren't in a hurry to get married. He told Entertainment Tonight, quote, "I just refer to her as my wife, so a lot of people are like, oh, did you get married?" I'm like, no, easy, quote, "Don't rush Big Daddy." It's one of my favorite things he's ever said. The Rock was previously married to film producer Danny Garcia for 10 years until they split in 2007. The former couple share an 18-year-old daughter, Simone. And speaking to People in 2012, Dwayne revealed he considered himself a lucky man for being able to find love again. He told us, quote, "I was so fortunate to have fallen in love once. To fall in love again, that's a hard thing to do twice in the position I'm in. I'm one lucky son of a bleep." After being crowned, he didn't say bleep. After being crowned as People's Sexiest Man Alive in 2016, Dwayne adorably gushed about his and Lauren's love again, explaining that they have the greatest relationship because they know how to make each other laugh, which really is key. He revealed that Lauren teases him about everything, adding, "Nothing is off limits in our house, and that's the beauty of it, and I tease her with everything." I'm really happy for them. Andrea, you and I were talking about this, like, it'd be interesting to see him in like a date environment, right? Just like a one-on-one date, the cameras aren't there.
But he seems so solid, even-keeled. I feel like he'd be a great husband.
Yeah, like really fun, but also like, just a solid dude. Congratulations to the happy couple. Speaking of happy couples, Prince Harry's ex, Cressida Bonus, is getting married to her boyfriend, Harry Wentworth Stanley. The couple announced the happy news on Instagram Sunday night by posting a cute selfie from Nantucket, Massachusetts. Bonus is beaming as she shows off her new rock in the pic, featuring a center stone surrounded by red and white stones. Wentworth Stanley captioned the post, "We getting married," ending with a smiley face emoji, like their smiles in the photo. Everybody's happy here. Bonus and Wentworth Stanley are very low-key about their relationship, and according to multiple outlets, they are rumored to have been dating for about 2 years. Now, Bonus also dated Prince Harry for 2 years after being introduced by his cousin, Princess Eugenie. A source close to Prince Harry and Bonus confirmed their split to People in late April 2014, saying that it was amicable and adding that Bonus was hoping to concentrate on her career. It was reportedly a dislike of the public scrutiny and media attention that came along with the dating of Harry that led to the demise of their relationship. But no bad blood here. Bonus even attended Prince Harry's wedding to Meghan Markle in May of 2018. Good for them. These words are hard to say out loud. Summer is almost over.
Don't say it.
Summer's almost over. But baby Archie still soaking up those vacation vibes on the beach with his dad. Seen here? Nope. Prince Harry and mom Meghan Markle. The family headed to Nice in the south of France on a private jet, marking their second overseas vacation with their 3-month-old son. They are reported to have stayed in a villa overlooking the sunny Mediterranean. By the way, that sounds amazing. Private jet, the villa. Their arrival in the French Riviera came just 2 days after they arrived back from Ibiza, Spain, where Meghan celebrated her 38th birthday. The couple's office declined to comment on either trip. The Sun first broke the story, saying the couple used a private jet for both trips. Sounds like a pretty good summer, but the Sussexes have even more planned. They're expected to use part of their summer holidays to head to Balmoral Castle in Scotland to spend time with the Queen Elizabeth, and other members of the royal family. Next month, they will embark on a long-haul flight to Africa for Archie's first official overseas visit. Now, British Member of Parliament Theresa Pierce told The Sun that she found Harry and Meghan's use of a private jet, quote, surprising. She explained it doesn't fit with their public image and the way they're so concerned about the planet. Last month, Harry famously said that the couple would likely limit themselves to 2 children because, in his words, quote, every choice, every footprint, every action makes a difference. All right, watch this. Cue her.
Good morning. I'm bringing you some sad and upsetting news. And while I don't know the details of the allegations,
She's throwing me under the bus.
Mitch Kessler, my co-host and partner of 15 years, was fired today.
Very dramatic here. On Monday, Apple dropped the first full trailer for the upcoming series, The Morning Show. So much buzz around this show. It stars Jennifer Aniston, Steve Carell, and Reese Witherspoon. Aniston and Witherspoon also serve as executive producers. The show follows the dynamics and backstage drama that come with producing a daytime network news show, all based on journalist Brian Stelter's book, Top of the Morning, Inside the Cutthroat World of Morning TV. We always, at least people, I don't know, in the business really refer to that book. There was a big moment when that came out, a lot of inside information there. Aniston plays Karen Kessler, who breaks the news at the top of the trailer that her fellow newscaster and husband, Mitch Kessler, played by Steve Carell, has been fired for unrevealed allegations. Now, what follows is what Billy Crudup's character calls an epic rebirth when the entire news team is forced to deal with the fallout from that scandal. As the search begins for Mitch's replacement, Witherspoon's Bradley Jackson proves to be a top contender, but it seems that she and Aniston's character may be at odds. What will happen? Then later in the trailer, a nervous Bradley tells Karen on air, most people want to trust that the person telling them about the world is an honest person. Long dramatic pause, like you. There we go. Towards the end of the trailer, you see a fed-up Aniston in a meeting full of men telling them, quote, the part you guys never seem to realize is that you don't have the power anymore, and frankly, I've let you bozos handle this long enough. We are doing this my way. The Morning Show was announced in September of 2017. It's already been picked up for 2 10-episode seasons by Apple TV+, expected to debut this fall. I'm really looking forward to this. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
So Steve Carell, he's going to be amazing in it. Jen's going to be awesome. Those two together. Yeah,
the cast is really dynamic. Guys, check out the trailer. You can tell it's going to be a lot of fun for that. All right, 23-year-old man. This is a wild story. A 23-year-old man has been growing out his hair for about the last 15 years, give or take.
15 years.
But on Thursday, Ronaldo Arroyo sat in the barber's chair and said goodbye to his long locks because he wants to serve his country. Look at this before and after photo.
That's amazing.
In a video posted to the Salt Lake City Army Recruiting Battalion Facebook page, Arroyo shares that he's really excited to serve his country. He's enlisted in the Army as an infantryman. He will be donating the hair to Locks of Love. That's a nonprofit that takes hair donations and makes wigs for children experiencing hair loss from cancer treatments or other illnesses. You can see in this video that it was kind of a process to actually cut his hair. It's a lot of hair. The Army has strict grooming standards that must be followed by all soldiers. According to regulation documents, men's hair must have a, quote, tapered appearance. It can't fall over a soldier's ears or eyebrows. It also can't be long enough to touch the collar of a shirt.
I mean, look at the before. His hair is beautiful.
Great that he's doing it.
He also looks amazing. He looks great with the short hair.
Yeah, doing it for a great cause to enlist and you know, pursue that. But man, people talk about when you get a dramatic haircut, it changes your whole sense of your identity.
His last haircut was when he was 8 years old. I mean, you would think that maybe he got it trimmed in between. Otherwise, a lot of split ends there. I don't know.
Maybe just a split ends.
I feel like you get your haircut every couple weeks.
Every 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
All right. Andrea, you have more for us in Star Trek.
Yes, we are kicking off Star Trek today with one bride-to-be's Instagram clapback. Watch this. So precious. Sarah Hyland is unfazed by the haters. The Modern Family star had the perfect response to an Instagram troll who took a jab at her for flaunting her love for her fiancé, Wells Adams. In a sweet post shared on Friday, we can see the 28-year-old hugging Wells after performing her new song, Met at a Party at the Teen Choice Awards. She captioned that video, when your maid of honor takes the cutest video of you and your phenomenal fiancé right after your first live televised performance ever. She then added a little fun fact saying, you can't hear Wells, but he was whispering sweet nothings in my ear. But it's just like the the internet to ruin a perfectly sweet post, right? A troll headed to the comment section to criticize the relationship, writing, "How long will you be stretching this out?" Seemingly unaffected by the comment, Sarah fired back saying, "Forever. The haters can hate from the sidelines, okay?" Sarah and Wells announced their engagement last month when the Bachelor in Paradise star got down on one knee over 4th of July weekend after 2 years of dating. A source told People they talked about getting engaged before, but Sarah had absolutely no idea the proposal was coming. She was shocked. Wells proposed with a mega-carat oval engagement ring, which was designed by Lorraine Schwartz and appears to be set on a classic platinum band. The source also added that Sarah and Wells are, quote, taking it day by day when it comes to wedding planning, saying they don't have a date yet, but they are so excited for the wedding and they can't wait to start their future together. All right, moving on to this. Ashley Graham is being praised for showing off her pregnant body, stretch marks and all. On Sunday, the supermodel posted a revealing Instagram photo where she's sitting down with no clothes on. The pic shows a close-up of her side. We can see a manicured hand covering her chest, while her stretch marks are highlighted on the side of her stomach and her upper thigh. She captioned the unfiltered post, "Same, but a little different." And I love that she is keeping it real here. We aren't the only fans of this very real post. The photo was quickly met with support from famous faces like model Lily Aldridge and actress Niecy Nash, who both left a series of red heart emojis in the comments. Dr. Pimple Popper Sandra Lee, Jeremy, your favorite, also hopped in, commenting the strong arm emoji with a few explosions to follow, but bam. And Adrienne Bailon says, "Beautiful then and beautiful now, beautiful later." Fans also thanked Graham, leaving messages on the post that explained that her confidence was inspiring them to think differently about their own bodies, which I love this. One fan wrote in part, "But what I see is confidence, acceptance, and being an inspiration to everyone that feels awkward about their own bodies." Another fan writes, "You continue to set the bar for real beauty inside and out. Thank you for your transparency." Another comment reads in part, "You inspire me to love the body I have now after my 3 pregnancies." Graham announced on Wednesday she's expecting her first child with her husband, Justin Irvin. The duo made the announcement in celebration of their 9th wedding anniversary. Very happy for them. And speaking of babies, pregnant Pretty Little Liars and You star Shay Mitchell just revealed that her due date might be closer than we think. The actress appeared in a YouTube live stream on Sunday, saying she thinks she'll give birth in October or late September. Her boyfriend, Matt Babel, chimed in, saying he thinks it'll be early October. According to Shay, Matt really wants his little girl to be a Libra, and here's why. Matt says, "I want her to be a Libra because then, while I'm outnumbered in gender, we'll be similar in terms of personalities." Jeremy, do you follow astrology?
No, I know I'm an Aquarius. It seems right.
I'm a Taurus. I'm stubborn. I think everyone's a little stubborn.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd plan my baby's birth around their star sign, but I know people are really into it, so.
Yeah. Which one makes you a people pleaser and like prone to an occasional spiral? That's mine.
I don't know, but I'm sure people know. Let us know.
Libra?
Hashtag
Okay.
people
Well, I
know.
should have been a Libra.
Shay celebrated her pregnancy announcement in June with a YouTube vlog titled Guess Who's Preggers. This comes after Shay previously suffered a miscarriage in 2018, so we are very happy things are going well, and we can't wait to meet little mini Shay. Well, Behati Prinsloo is giving fans a closer look at her life as a mom. The model shared a rare selfie to Instagram on Sunday that shows her lounging on a couch with her daughters, Dusty Rose and Gio Grace, who she shares with Maroon 5's Adam Levine. The mom of two rarely posts pictures with her daughters, but this time it was for a great cause, to help raise awareness for the nonprofit The Mother Lovers, who are bringing attention to America's maternal health crisis. The strong mama also posted this photo on August 8th, gushing about her girls in the caption, writing in part, "Here's to the sleepless nights, bleeding nipples, crying, laughing, the highest of highs and lowest of lows, and everything in between." She added, "I won't change a single thing. Being mom to Dusty and Gio keeps me strong, motivated, and empowered." Behati and Adam have been able to spend even more time together as a family since he left The Voice, a decision that Behati called, quote, "good news for me, good news for the kids." She added that once Adam returned from touring, there would be plenty of downtime for the lovebirds, who have been married for almost 5 years. And those are your Star Tracks for today.
Good for them. I like those two.
Yeah, me too.
Stay with us, guys. Why is this sports jersey worth over $100,000? We're going to tell you in just a bit. Plus, love it when these guys stop by. We're going to be joined live by American Ninja Warriors Matt and AKBAR. They are giving us a sneak peek at the finals, so stick around for that.
All right, it's John Stamos' birthday.
Woo!
We asked you to send in your favorite gifts of him to celebrate with us. Let's take a look. This will wake us up on a Monday, right?
Absolutely. Let's maybe. Oh, that's a
Ooh,
good one.
yeah.
Wow.
Right
Were
back
you
at
just
you,
really
kid.
amped for that response?
Super.
Woo, don't show that one again. Oh, that's funny. Funny oven. That's from the new. I don't know. That's the old.
Yeah.
Series.
I love you this much. So
Those are
cute.
so adorable. Those moments. There we
I know.
go.
It's a lot of nostalgia.
Honestly, the guy's hair, like truly epic.
The hair,
it
the
still
face,
holds up too.
everything.
Keep sending in those gifts, but for now, we move on to this. All right, we all know former President Barack Obama loves his basketball. He's been seen courtside so many times, even getting caught with Michelle on the kiss cam. There it is.
He's shared his March Madness picks before and has even been known to play pickup games with cabinet secretaries and members of Congress while serving in the White House.
He played on the campaign trail and all through school. So now a high school jersey believed to be worn by President Obama has been sold at auction for $120,000. Obama allegedly wore the jersey during his time at a Honolulu prep school.
Now, Heritage Auction said the jersey was sold Saturday night in Dallas to a collector of American sports artifacts who didn't wish to be identified.
The jersey was offered up for auction by Peter Noble, who was 3 years behind Obama at that school. Noble says the jersey was being thrown in the trash when he picked it up. Then years later, he saw an old photo of Obama wearing the number 23 jersey.
The auction house says the details on the shirt do match the one Obama is photographed wearing. And while Noble gets a pretty good sum from the sale, he plans to put a portion of that money towards the school.
The jersey is part of a long list of presidential memorabilia that has gone to auction, joining JFK's bomber jacket that sold in 2013 for over $600,000, as well as George Washington's copy of the Constitution that sold in 2012 for over $9 million. Ooh,
a lot of money. All right, now we move on to this. Watch.
I am going to go and be in this music video with Paris for one of her new songs.
No way.
Remember when Paris Hilton was Kim Kardashian's boss for her former closet cleaning business? Well, we'll never forget. Or do you remember Kim's various appearances on The Simple Life, Paris' show with BFF Nicole Richie? Well, Kim has not forgotten.
Neither have I. In a new clip for the upcoming 17th season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kim K expresses her gratitude for her old friend, admitting that Paris is the one who actually gave her a career. In the clip, Kim's having a conversation with her sister Khloe about how tired she is, but how she doesn't plan on letting her busy schedule stop her from helping Paris Hilton shoot her new music video for the hit song, My Best Friend's Ass. We all know and love it. At the time, Kim had the 2019 Met Gala to prep for, and baby Psalm West was about to arrive any day, but she said that she was still going to make time for Paris. That is loyalty.
Yeah, now Khloe thought it was a great idea that Kim was doing this for Paris despite her crazy schedule. Kim followed up admitting, I really would want to do anything for her. Now, when Paris was on our show back in May, she told us the song was inspired by girl bosses having fun, clubbing and going out, and what girls talk about. Kim and Paris were basically inseparable in the mid-2000s. They were often spotted out together hitting the club scene. Kind of makes sense that Kim would be involved with this song.
Yeah.
At one point, they did have a falling out, which resulted in some drama, but clearly that's all in the past. The two are now supporting each other's creative endeavors.
BFFs for life. Khloe was quick to call out that others wouldn't jump to help someone from their past. She said a lot of people, no matter how they got their success, they wouldn't say, I got my career because of Paris, and they wouldn't say, I'm going to do you a favor. Khloe calls Kim so sweet and kind, and Kim finishes by saying it's important to her to be loyal to people. At the end of the clip, we see Kim arriving at the shoot and preparing for the video. Paris released some behind-the-scenes footage on YouTube before dropping that new song and video in May. It'll be kind of fun to see how it all went down from Kim's perspective, and we'll see that play out as Keeping Up with the Kardashians returns September 8th.
That's the 5-year streak without a woman atop this tower. Watch that traction. Can she lock it in? You can see it's a little awkward. Those hips going side to side.
I didn't think she could top that qualifying road with blow in the face, but this will top it.
Well, it was 1 week after Casey got up the wall that Michelle matched her. Now 5 years later, Michelle looking to match it in the city finals.
Breaking through all types of glass ceilings.
Doing what only one woman has done before. Can Boehlke do it in season 11? One set of doors left.
Through this glass door. Yes.
Michelle working the final door.
Woman power. Woman power.
In her
That's what I'm
home
talking about.
state.
The queen. The queen. This can change everything.
We love this show. American Ninja Warrior is nominated for an Emmy for the 4th year in a row for Outstanding Competition Program. It's gearing up for the national finals in Las Vegas, set to air on August 26th.
Yeah, and we are joined by American Ninja Warrior hosts Matt Eisman and AKBAR Bajabiamila. Great to see you both. Thanks for being here.
What's up, guys?
I gotta say, I was
hanging out with you guys.
just watching that clip, and I was getting emotional. Obviously, we were there.
Yeah.
But that was Michelle Boehlke. That's the first woman who's completed the city finals course in 5 years. But it was so great. There was Alyssa Beard on the sidelines, who's been another strong woman competitor. And to me, that summed it up. Seeing that camaraderie where Alyssa was crying tears of joy for her friend Michelle.
Well, and you guys have done this show now for a while. I would imagine moments like that are able to actually evoke some emotion, even out of you, are really special moments.
Even out of people like
you jaded, cynical hosts.
I think because, I mean, you see so many. I think what the viewers at home don't see is that we call about 100 calls in a night, and then in the finals, we call 30. And so you see the repetition of people falling, or, you know, you see some of the same storylines and the same people going up the same obstacles. But when you see something like this so special, that you just talk about 5 years since we'd seen a woman hit a finals buzzer, and just to know that for Michelle Boehlke, it happened in her home state. Like, this is, like, she had so many people out there to support her, and for her to put on that, I mean, that epic run was just amazing.
Really
it
so
sends
inspiring,
chills.
yeah.
Yes, it is. But and I thought it gives people at home, the people who are at home watching, and it gives them the belief that they can do it too. It's just that feeling like, you know, I can do it. It's that motivation factor that we all
It doesn't, we don't believe we can do it. We've been disabused of that notion. But I think the cool thing too is that, you know, Michelle's been on this show. I think this is her 6th or 7th season. We've gotten to know her. We've seen she opened up a gym. We know her parents. We know her dad. Her dad had a heart attack. We've seen him compete. And to really to feel like they become part of our family. So we have a vested rooting interest in them. We want them all to do well.
Well, that's why the show's so great. Is you get the story behind them.
track
and
the
you get,
journey,
you get really like attached to them because you're rooting for them. And the show's nominated for an Emmy 4 times in a row.
Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations.
It's an honor to be nominated. We want to win.
How did you celebrate? What were your reactions when you heard the news?
Well, I think we texted each other. We're going back and forth.
Did we get nominated?
Yeah, we got nominated again. And for me, I went into, oh my goodness, what am I going to wear?
This clothes horse, that was the first question. Like, I don't need a new
Do you know what you're wearing? I mean, Emmys are still like a month away, but...
I don't. I'm still trying to figure that out because it's
he
like...
knows he's not revealing it again.
No, because here's what happens. Once you try to get trendy on that first one, because you don't know if you're going to ever come back.
Right, but then you got to up the game every time.
And then you come back and go, oh, shoot, like, I can't wear what I wore last time. Let me do it again because I don't know if I'm going to get nominated again.
Matt, I feel like you decide that morning.
I just show up and I'm like, what's going to make me look like a waiter at this event? So people ask me to get drinks. He definitely, we were looking, he was reviewing the photos of, here was me on our first time. And I'm like, he looks like the Black James Bond. He looks sharp in a tux.
Well, we're going to be there, so hopefully we can talk to you guys on purpose.
We'll always make time for you guys.
Were you guys expecting this after 4 years? You're like,
You know what? No. I think I'm humbled by the 3 previous nominations, but you know, the landscape of TV has changed, and so I think every year is humbling to know that by our own peers, by the fans, that, you know, they see our show as something that is worthy of being nominated again.
We started on G4, a cable network that doesn't exist anymore.
I remember
so
G4.
To me, you do, right?
Back in the day, yeah.
But I think there's this still, you know, kind of feeling like we're this little show that has made it into the big league. So every time you get some acknowledgement, and honestly, and I've told him this, it's great to be nominated. I would love to win, but the best reward is just getting to do the show again, and, you know, getting renewed for another season is the biggest win. So it's awesome that we still get to do this and that we get to go to the Emmys. Last year I fanboyed on Benedict Cumberbatch. I'm like, I'm getting a selfie with you, bro. Love you as Doctor Strange and Sherlock.
is there someone this year you think you're going to fanboy over?
If Benedict's there again, I'll go, dude, Endgame was amazing.
One more time. And you know what? I do remember those G4 days. It'd be like the show would be sandwiched around Attack of the Show. Like, Attack of the Show, then you guys. Anyway, that's a little trip down memory lane for the old guys, everybody. So many amazing stories this season. Matt, David Alvarez is one of your standouts. Why is that?
Well, it's an incredible story. This guy he competed in LA. It was one of the first stories we told. And this guy, really difficult upbringing, gets separated from his mom when he was around 13, had a 2-year-old sister who they get put into the foster system. They end up in separate homes. He never sees his sister again. Wow. So he comes on this show looking for his sister, Walissa. And every obstacle he gets through, he's wearing the shirt that says Walissa on there. You realize every obstacle he gets, the longer this story is told. And it was just unbelievable to realize he's going on this show not just to tackle obstacles, but to try to reunite his family.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. And, you know, there've been some developments where, you know, we're hoping to have some good news soon. But it's just it's a testament to this show is so much bigger than just running through obstacles.
It's a really powerful story. And AKBAR, you really liked Brian Burke's story,
Yeah,
right?
Brian Burke. I mean, we see so many times in life where people will will put limitations on you. Brian Burke is a competitor who's competing with autism, and he's waited for this moment his whole life, and to be able to compete on American Ninja Warrior, and to be able to really be like, I don't want to say poster boy, but to be that voice for the people who are sometimes just, put off to say, well, you can't do this. He's like, no, he's competing with the top ninjas, and he goes out there and just absolutely rocks the course. Brian Burke, to me, is a rock star.
And by the way, he's on his way to becoming a rocket scientist.
Wait, for real?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's incredible.
That is one of the best things about the show. It's so much fun, but these stories that branch out and the lives that are being changed through the momentum of the show. But you guys always keep it fun. AKBAR, I hear there's some story about you catching a fish, but not like not catching a fish, but like fish toss.
We were in Seattle, Tacoma, doing Inside the Dome, and of course, Seattle, you go down to Pike's Place, and they're always tossing the fish, and so we brought those guys down to set, and they had a big old fish. I don't know what it was, a rainbow trout. I don't know what it was.
It was enormous. 3.5 feet long, probably 15-pound fish.
And they tossed it, and there was a blind spot in front of us, so I couldn't see it. All I just saw was like, all right, we're going to 1, 2, 3, and all of a sudden it's in my face, and boom, just like that.
It was Odell Beckham Jr. Just boom. And meanwhile, I don't like sushi. I don't like fish. Keep that away from me.
My old NFL days came back. It's just muscle memory. I didn't realize that I still had it in me.
Wow. That's amazing.
And then he took a bite, and we were all dead.
So finals are in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Finals are in Las Vegas.
What can fans
Big finals.
We actually, so this is going to be the first time we've said this.
Go ahead.
This is a huge tease, but for just the second time in the show's history, we crown a winner. This season, someone has taken home $1 million.
Yeah, the $1 million. And let me just say this. I mean, this is an obstacle course that both men and women compete on the same exact course, on the finals course. And nowhere else do you see men and women competing on the same course. So for us to have $1 million winner, I think you know where I'm going. I mean, it is a big deal.
It says a lot. What was your favorite city?
Oh, boy.
So we saw that Michelle working tonight is Cincinnati. So we've been to Indianapolis, we've been to Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and I feel like there's just something about that Midwest. The crowd showed up. We had Cincinnati Bengals coming out. Andy Dalton's out there.
Oh, really?
And when you're like, the NFL quarterback is coming out to watch our show. Bootsy Collins.
Yes, Bootsy.
We want the funk. He was dancing
and he brought the funk. He brought the funk. Oh, we had to have him.
I love Cincinnati.
I love Baltimore. It's crazy because one of my boys, quarterback, RG3, he's yelling and he's all hooded up and everything, and we're in the booth, and he's like, yo, AKBAR! Yo, AKBAR! I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, yeah, what's up? And I said, hold on, is that? And he's like, man, I'm here with my whole family. Like, hook a brother up. Bring me in. Like, yeah, man, come on in.
So, just came for fun because they really want to be a part of it.
He just came for fun. Didn't give me any heads up. Was like, I got to come check out the show.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Tried to sack him, and then he escaped. Very loose.
And then messed up my back.
There's so many fun memories over the years. You've been involved for many years. What's the biggest change you've noticed in the show or the fan base?
I think to me, it's the course. I mean, since I came on 7 years ago, Matt's been a decade now on the show, and just to see the evolution of the course and how it's evolved, because the humans that are competing on the show, they're evolving. I mean, I really do believe they're all human Avengers, because I mean, they just do freaky things that you just think like, how is the human body able to do this? But it's their commitment to it that pushes the show each and every year.
To me, what's been awesome, absolutely that, but to see this thing transcend a TV show now, where anywhere you go in the country, you're going to find someone who has a backyard course, someone who's competed, or gyms. I mean, within 2 hours of us, there are 5 or 6 gyms now, Ninja Warrior gyms. So to see this thing that now has an existence entirely outside of the show, there are leagues where people are traveling, not just America, they're traveling the world now. Ninja Warrior has spread, and it's amazing to be a part of something where you see people who've changed their lives. And like we said with Brian Burke or David Alvarez, these people have, the obstacles they've overcome off the course are so much bigger. And to have people embracing this as a way to change their lives, it's awesome that we get to be a part of it.
It's on almost every continent.
Yeah.
There's only 2 continents that don't have Ninja Warrior. It's Antarctica and Africa.
The backyard courses that people build blow my mind. Like whenever sometimes you showcase those and you see them, it's
and the
crazy.
skill level overall on the show
She's gonna do
has
it,
gotten so much better too.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing.
Yeah, and then then now we have essentially our farm league where we have American Ninja Warrior Junior as well. So, and they're a big part of our fan base. And so now that they have a platform to be able to showcase their skill set, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and the athletes are obviously a big part of the show, but you two really do make the show.
Thank you.
You have great chemistry.
We're fanboys, I guess, right?
I want to know your favorite thing about working with the other person.
So I'm an enthusiastic guy. I look stone-faced and stoic next to this guy. When anything happens, literally, I'm like, dude, I don't know if the host tower can handle 260 pounds jumping up and down. Like he's in church going, Jesus is here!
Well, I do think part of it is cultural. I mean, just, I grew up in a Nigerian household, and Nigerians, we're animated. You don't just say, oh, that was a good job. I mean, you do it with your entire body.
You show that was a good job.
You show, but also, too, I mean, part of it comes from, I guess, my insecurity as a former NFL guy. I mean, I was never a big name NFL athlete, and I remember just telling myself, if I ever had that platform, I was always going to make sure that I recognize not only the superstars, but the people who are your everyday, athletes. And so I wanted to make sure that they know, and I know that I appreciate what they're doing. And I'm genuinely amazed by what we see every day, on Ninja Warrior.
So what's your favorite thing about working with Matt?
Oh man, the jokes. I mean, nobody. I mean, because I know, yes, he's a comedian, but the stuff that falls on the tape, on the floor, the stuff that falls on the floor, it's priceless. Sometimes I can't even work, or we'll go out into these things where we just go back and forth. And then he hits me up with one in Baltimore, and I'm so mad. It wasn't until after it aired, I go, man, I missed that one. He did a Poe thing, and I was just like the poet, and I totally missed it.
You did get my crisscross reference, or I got yours.
You're right. Oh, okay. And here's another thing. I'll throw a lot of black references that I just know, like I don't think Matt's gonna get this one. And he'll hit me up with, like, yeah, what did you think? You didn't think I was gonna know that one? I was like, you got me.
He's impressive.
He's impressive. Right? Yeah.
Bootsy said the same thing.
So that's the good, but also working with somebody for that long, you can have some pet peeves about the other person. So I want to know your biggest pet peeve about the other person.
You try working next to a 6'6", 260-pound guy who looks like he's chiseled from granite, who happens to love clothes. I'm invisible. My own girlfriend's like, were you on the show, man? Thanks, honey.
Well, my pet peeve about him is, he worked as a doctor in real life. I took physiology in high school, and I pride myself as one of my favorite subjects. So I know some of the body parts, and sometimes I will misspeak, but it sounds good.
In the medulla.
That was one.
I get literal. I don't think he was. I really don't.
I'm like, yeah, he got hit in the medulla oblongata. He's like, no, Akbar, that was the cerebral cortex. I'm like, it doesn't matter. Medulla oblongata is a funny word. Just let us know.
Funny word. He gets the funny words in comedy.
All right. Well, guess what? We've got some time for a little game. We'll put your teamwork to the test in a game we like to call Tell Me About It. We got to swap seats, Matt.
Okay.
Me and you stay. We'll come over.
Okay.
All right. So the deal is you're going to pick up a card. You guys are playing against each other. We're just here to root you on. You're going to pick up a card from the stack. You're going to place it on your forehead without looking at what's written on it.
Okay.
You're trying to get the other person to guess what it is. And our category today is action sports.
Okay.
Right? All right?
Okay.
So don't look at the monitor in case you might see
Matt, you'll pick one first, whatever card you want.
And
Don't
I
look
hold
at
it
it.
up.
You put
Hold
it
it
on
up.
your
And I have to
forehead.
act it out.
He tells it to me.
Yeah.
No, you have to just tell. You have to get him to say it.
But you can't say the actual words on this card.
Ready?
Ready?
Yep.
And begin.
Okay, we've had a competitor do this. I'm like,
Skiing,
hey,
gymnastics.
you better be woke. Stay woke. But then it's on top.
Social
on top
justice
of it.
warrior.
No. But it's not woke. It's the other.
Awake? Wakeboarding.
Yes.
Ding. Okay, go. One more. Keep going.
Keep going. You jump off of a bridge with a rubber
Base
band.
jumping.
No.
Ding. You said jump.
No, I used to. No. I used to
Okay,
say
wait,
that.
here we go. Wait. Okay, we're going to this side now. Put that down.
You go. Okay. All right.
And go.
Okay, Isaac Caldero on a mountain.
Mountain climbing.
But Dwayne Johnson's name?
Rock climbing.
Yes. Here we go.
Okay. Come on, baby. The Beach
Surfing.
Boys. Yep.
Okay, wow, we're so fast, we'll keep going.
Okay. Underwater, you have a
Snorkeling.
tank.
A scuba diving.
Boom.
Nice.
Last one for you, then we'll go back.
Okay. On a mountain with snow.
Skiing.
Yes, but it's a
Snow
particular
skiing.
type of skiing.
Speed skiing.
What kind of trees are up there? Blank trees with cones.
Eucalyptus.
Green, elm trees.
Cones was a big hint.
It was an old type of stereo with green buttons on it.
8-track.
Trees with cones in them that are evergreen.
Christmas tree.
But what are those called?
Pine trees.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Pine tree skiing.
You can call me Oh, you don't know Paul Simon? Okay, Blank Bundy from.
Oh, Al Bundy. Al Bundy.
Yes, Al.
Alpine. Alpine. Oh, Alpine skiing.
Yes, oh my gosh! Worked it out, guys. Wow. Unbelievable. No, that wasn't a stretch. That was amazing. Broke it down.
Amazing.
Oh, he had to break it.
I did not know where
Paul Simon.
that clue was all the way around the world, and you proved that you know each other so well because it landed.
Teamwork was incredible.
Alpine skiing. All right,
Thank you
thank
guys
you.
so much.
thank you.
You can catch new episodes of American Ninja
Worn out.
Warriors season 11 Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern on NBC.
All right, guys, coming up tomorrow, we'll be joined by one of the Emmy-nominated stars of This Is Us, Chris Sullivan. Can't wait for that.
Yes, YouTube stars Nikki and Gabby DiMartino are dishing on their new single Hair Tie and talking all things fashion and beauty. Thanks for watching. For now, we leave you with one last thing from Stranger Things and Fleabag star Brett Gelman.
Bye, guys.
Hi, I'm Brett Gelman, and this is One Last Thing. The last TV show I binge watched would be, I think, Escape from Dannemora.
Sure, there's a dark side, but there's also a very human side.
My last big splurge, I bought a tie-dye shirt for, I think, like $200. I don't know. I'm loving that tie-dye thing that's going on right now. The last song that was stuck in my head, New York State of Mind by Nas from his classic album, Illmatic, a New York album.
I think of crime when I'm in a New York state of mind.
The last time I laughed so hard I cried, I gotta say, watching Fleabag. I just have a bad personality. It's not my fault. Pretty good show, I'd say.